Good morning, friends. Yesterday, if you notice, the US market has fallen down sharply. Dow Jones is almost about 800 to 900 points down, and Nasdaq is about 4% down. So, are we heading down? If you see, US market has been relatively very weak compared to the Indian market. Indian market has been mostly sideways. Now we have moved down sharply. We did raise up. We again made a low. In fact, a low, and then we have taken a. We did try to move upwards. So we are relatively better than the US market. US market has been very weak. If you see, it has only been heading down. There has been no signs of moving up. If you see the weekly as well, it has been very weak. Uh, while we are saying so, we would like to bring your attention to our view, which we had also mentioned in the group earlier, last Friday. Uh, I'm not looking into holding IT stocks for short term, long term. Yes, that is good. There could be a kind of a cost cutting and recession in the IT sector, and we can expect huge volatility. So this is our view. In fact, yesterday's video we also mentioned that uh, TCS and Infosys are pretty weak. In fact, yesterday if you see TCS open a gap up and then headed down straight. So what are we expecting today? If you see, SGX is almost about 200 points. Well, yes, we are possibly opening a gap down. However, our view is that there could be a strong possibility that we may recover back to yesterday's level of 17,200 levels. So, why do we say so? This basis the data which we have seen in um, the FI data, the DI data, so and also the charts, they definitely indicate that we can recover. So the moment the market moves down, I would suggest don't jump into any trade. Wait for some time. Wait for levels, and then let us see if market recovers or stays above 17, maybe 1750 or 1780 levels. One may typically book their shorts, puts if they're holding. In fact, we have hedged ourselves with 17200 with uh, with 1700 put. So we probably possibly looking to exit the 1700 put and hold on to the longs. This is of course the 5th of May expiry. Let's look at the other stocks. Jubilant today seems to be a good buy at these prices, 500 to 540. For a short term and a long term perspective, we can expect around 700 in maybe 3 months of time. Reliance yesterday we did see a very good rally. Our buy levels was 2726. In fact, 27 40 also we added, and 26 also we added, and then it went straight up to 2796. We exited few. We still holding a few for today. There could be probably a weak opening. We would consider to add more if it sustains about 2775 upwards. Our target for Reliance is around 3000. which I'm sure we should be hitting very shortly. This is the trend of Reliance. HDFC Bank we would like to look at and bring our attention towards this. HDFC has taken a good support here. We might look at 2000 levels maybe in another year's time. If you see yesterday, day before, it has been consolidating in this zone. This is a good buy zone. We had mentioned also earlier. If you see here, 1290 is a good entry level for a target of 1550 to 2000, and this we had mentioned before this move. So let's also look at India VIX. India VIX somehow yesterday cooled down a bit, came to around, had almost gone high up to 22 levels and come down to 19, which is a good sign for us, because huge volatility can be expected if it moves towards 24. So keep an eye on this as well when you are trading. One may look at UBL, United Beverage. We might buy and hold it for a target of 1800, maybe 4 months from now. Couple of other stocks. Bajaj Twins seems to have given a good results today. So let's look at the chart of Bajaj. Bajaj seems to know the news. In fact, yesterday has given a good positive closing. So let's see if we can enter Bajaj at 7,50 to 7,150 levels. Possibly we can look at a target of 7,600 to 800. This is the chart. Give me one moment, please. I'm looking at the charts before I give any further comments on this. Yes, a good strong buying zone, 7,000 levels in Bajaj. So we can look to add this, and we should definitely see some big moves on this sector or on this particular script. McDowell's as well can be bought and hold for a target of 1,200. Henderson Bank has been unable to cross 1,000. Let us see if it manages to move upwards. A closing of Henderson above 1,000 means we could see 1,120. So please do ask your queries if you have. I would definitely be glad to help you. And guide you further. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your love. Please do not forget to subscribe our channel, uh, because if you see a lot of um, our views are only shared to subscribers. We are keeping it private, and who are subscribed will only get these notifications, and they are able to view, in fact some of them are chart analysis, and so that would be really helpful. We are also planning to have a small session on the types of indicators, how to use them shortly. So be in touch. uh, this is our channel, Charts and Data Speak. Earlier we had put as Chart Speak, but since we are also looking at data, we have mentioned Data Speak as well. So we also share a few live trades on crypto during the weekends.